I represent the mass of the people, but the mandate, I'm taking it from the party.
So,
they are two different things.
So in other words,
Remember,
you do not report who you are and where you come from and what do you do?
Yeah, good afternoon to the viewers and the listener. My name is Councilor Mpati Rampele, representing Ward 60 and City of Tshwane Metropolitan. I actually reside around Flipnell Park.
Okay, thank you very much. So I think let's start from making our audience to understand what is a ward councillor. What does it mean to be a ward councillor, and what are the three different types of municipalities? If you need to explain.
Three different type of spheres.
Okay.
We call it the government spheres. Three different type of government spheres, which is the municipal, the provincial, and the national.
Okay.
And
please speak a bit louder.
When we speak of the three spheres, we speak of national, we speak of provincial, and then we speak of the municipal. That's where we elect ward councillors to represent the community. The ward councillor is a face of a community. In a nutshell, in a simple terms, it's a mouthpiece of the community.
Okay.
Where you get to escalate issues that the community have been escalating, but they are not getting resolved. You act to ensure that the community get the service they required. In terms of billing system, you assist to ensure that they are built correctly.
Okay.
In terms of water damage or sewer damage or a power outage, you assist them to ensure that municipal come and connect the service accordingly.
Okay, no, thank you very much. I think what I was talking about, the three types of municipalities, I was talking about the local municipality, the district, and the metropolitan. So you fall under the metropolitan municipality, right?
We fall under the metropolitan. And some saying that we only have three spheres of government.
Okay.
Which is national, provincial.
Okay, thanks.
And then where the ward councillors are based, it's actually metropolitans.
All right, no.
We fall, as you know, that Gauteng,
yes,
it's divided into metros.
Okay.
So our metro is actually the city of, it's a Tshwane metros.
Okay. First thing first, someone might be watching this and listening and maybe having an interest. Does being a councillor a career? Is it a career?
I would say it is a career.
Okay.
Because you represent, you ought to do, it's more of project management.
Okay.
You can't come and represent community. That is all about. And I think the good thing is that in the ANC, you don't just become a councillor.
No. So you are talking about the ANC. Are you from the ANC?
I'm from the ANC.
Okay, no, I understand. Okay, because the reason I was asking you that is I wanted to understand when I say it's a career. I wanted to understand, can you strive towards being, when I grow up, I want to be a ward councillor, meaning that is it a career that you need to work towards? Having been a councillor, do you have certain qualifications yourself? I'm talking to you directly. Do you have certain qualifications that you think have helped you to understand certain issues? For example, can someone without a matric certificate, can someone without a high school qualification become a ward councillor?
I don't think, because normally when you become a ward councillor, they need a matric. It's the first thing.
Oh, so they do. There is a minimum requirement.
Yes, which is a matric.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure about other parties, but in the ANC, I will not speak for TA or any other parties because I don't know how they operate. But in the ANC, before you can become the ward councillor, you need to have matric, and then you also need to go through a political education, which is OR Tambolini.
Oh, okay. So Now you work as a ward councillor. Do you think much more stringent qualifications needs to be? You need to have some sort of a stringent qualification, or you think that measure of at least metric is enough?
It's not enough. The minute you are inside, you see that you lack a lot of things.
Yes.
You need political educations, because a ward councillor is more of a political.
Okay.
So it's not about only being a ward councillor and then you finish there. There are a lot of things that require schools. Like currently, the provincial is assisting us with Cocta education, doing the municipal finance.
Okay.
They empowering you so that after 5 years, if you don't make it or you don't come back, then you have something to do. You have a leg to stand on your own 2 feet.
I'm told there are ward councillors who can't use a computer. There are ward councillors who can't load their own airtime. But the community love those people and they elected them. I understand you come from the ANC. I'm asking generally, does the Municipal Act allow people without any sort of qualification to be ward councillors?
Remember, councillor is not about the municipal. It's electoral act where it's parties. So parties have their own mandate, parties have their own procedures, and parties have their own code of conduct. So I can't tell you that it's municipal basic. It's not municipal.
Okay.
It's party line.
It's party line.
Yes.
So I want you to divorce yourself from your political party. I want to deal with this. So you are not aware of any other threshold that you need to meet to become a ward councillor, whether from the IEC or from a municipal council? You don't know of any?
No.
All right, it's fine. So tell me, the city of Tshwane, where you are a councillor, do you answer to council? Do you answer to the speaker? Or you answer to your political party? Or you answer to the constituency that you represent, that is the people from where you come from?
You answer to the constituency. In council we are deployed to ensure that we in a nutshell is that the purpose of a council is to run the city. If the city needs budget, then it's council who need to pass the budget to ensure that the city runs smoothly. Actually, we gatekeeping the municipal to ensure that each and every department, they function well. That's the purpose of a council. But without a council, the city cannot run itself.
So,
and it's council who deploy a city manager. It's council who deploy the CFO through the recommendations of
the councillors.
Through the recommendations of the city manager. You can see in most of the cases, you will see that the post is being advertised. That post must first pass in the council. Then if we don't agree with the post, then it will be withdrawn as council. So the council take resolutions.
So the ANC can tell you where to vote?
We remember that we have a party line. In the ANC, they are a working committee. A working committee, they sit and analyze where does the city need assistance. And then they will give us a party line where we contribute ideas. And if those ideas, we come together as one and then come up with one common goal to ensure that as the ANC, we come together as one, because we represent the mass of the people, not ourselves.
So currently in South Africa, many metros, it's Cape Town, Johannesburg, Ekurhuleni, Nelson Mandela, and Durban, right?
No. Those are province. Metros. It's, let's say in Gauteng alone, we've got how many metros?
3.
No, you still have Citibank. You still have Mogale City.
No. I'm talking about metropolitan municipalities.
Yes.
Yeah, that is Johannesburg. That is Johannesburg. That is city of Johannesburg, city of Ekurhuleni, city of Tshwane. Those are the 3 metros.
There's not only 3 metros in Gauteng. We have Citibank, it's a metro as well.
It's not a metro, it's a region.
It's a
It's a region. It's not a metro. But okay. Let me just deviate from that. Let me speak about. You said before you are answering to your constituency, and your constituency is the people. The people, that's the people who voted for you. So your constituency, meaning that, for example, the reason I wanted to quote these municipalities is a lot of them have problems in terms of leadership. Today there's a new new mayor, there's a new speaker, there's a new. So if the people from the ward that you represent, what do you come from?
Ward 60.
You come from Ward 60 in the city of Tshwane. If tomorrow there's council sitting and there's a motion to remove the mayor, the people of your ward in Ward 60, they call you to say, Councillor, as someone who report to our constituents, we put you in council. We want you to vote for this gentleman. He's a businessman. He owns spaza shops. We want you to vote for him to be whatever. He sits in council maybe as an independent.
No.
I'm just giving you an example.
No,
Because,
I hear you.
because you said you represent. You report to them.
I represent the mass
What will
of
happen?
the people. I represent the mass of the people, but the mandate, I'm taking it from the party.
So,
They are two different things.
So in other
Remember-
words, you do not report to the
Remember,
people.
I'm deployed by the party, but represent the people.
So
They are
you-
two different things.
Yeah, it's two different things, and you can't have two masters.
Hence
So
I'm
in
saying
other
I'm-
words,
I'm deployed.
you don't represent people.
I represent the people.
You represent the political party that vote. That
I'm deployed by the ANC representing the people, because
So, but then
I'm not there. When I enter into a council, I don't enter under the emblem of the ANC. Hence, you don't even see us wearing the regalia of the ANC inside the council. We go there wearing a suit to represent our very own constituents.
look, you see, let me tell you, constitutional representation, constituency representation has always been this matter that is, quite frankly, it's a misnomer. It's widely regarded as one of the best in the world. And I've always asked myself, why do they think so? I mean, let's talk about the 3 tiers of government that you spoke about: legislature, judiciary, and where the president sits in the executive. All of those things, there is no way those 3 things could be independent of each other, because the president actually has power on all of them. But this is not what we are discussing now. I just want to give you an example, because I'm not happy with the fact that councillors, I don't know where Ward 1 is. In Ward 1, if they love the city mayor, who is currently the city mayor in city of Tshwane, I don't know who's the city mayor. In Ward 1, they want him. And all these other wards mandate all their people to say, this is who we want as the city mayor. These are the people who are telling their ward councillor what party line to draw. You say you will disregard these people and still go to your party line and take mandate from them. Is that what you say?
I want us to discuss the 2 different things.
Yes.
You see, I'm a councillor of the ANC,
Yes.
deployed by the ANC.
Sure.
Take a mandate from the ANC.
Yes.
And if things don't go accordingly,
Yes.
you don't report me to a city, because I don't work for the city. I work for. I'm deployed.
Who pays your salary?
I'm deployed by ANC.
Who pays your salary?
The city pays
Your salary.
the salary. Ne? But you must remember that we are empowered by Electoral Act to come and ensure that we represent community. Remember that it's not only councillors that are sitting council, ward councillor. We also have PR councillors as well. And in Tshwane, we've got about 107 councillors, and also including
PR councillors.
PR councillors.
Okay.
So in total number it's 107 councillors plus 107 PR councillors. And then when you speak of a mayorship, the mayorship is from the party. It's not from the people.
Yes.
When you elect a mayor, it's party that who they elect that can represent the view of the people. But at the end of the day, the mayor that you elect, it needs to be the mayor that will care for the people. Because currently now we are going for IDP. And that IDP, if it does not speak to our constituency, it's pointless. This week, Saturday, that we are going to, there's a public participation where community, they have neglected coming to public participations. And it's very important for community to come.
Why is it important?
That's where the budget comes from.
How is it important?
I will
Because
tell you why
someone will
important.
ask you, but what is the use of me going there? Because that guy does not even report back to me.
He does through the IDP.
Explain.
The IDP, it represents what is it that what it's looking for. So if the IDP is presented and whatever that the community of Ward 60 they needed and they don't get, then they will comment negatively on that, knowing very well that when they comment negatively, then where does it go? Back to the MECO. And the MECO will see that, no, but the people of Ward 60 here, they've all commented negatively because they are not being represented. You can go and check the IDP. I think probably maybe I need to send it to you. Read out, understand it first.
Okay.
Because IDP, you need to understand it and see where exactly are we featured. The current IDP does not feature our locations.
So
It does not feature our township.
I do not know where your ward is in Pretoria. I do not know. I want to check something. So if those who are from your ward see the IDP, does the IDP say things about where they live? Or they have to take their issues and put to you to say, include this on the city IDP? How does it work?
Remember, we are holding public meetings, quarterly public meetings. We get ideas, what does the community need from those quarterly public meetings. And then what we do is that we see with the secretariat, we sit down and analyze, this is what the community have deposited. I will give you an example. The community of Westview, they needed a sports ground.
Yes.
And they've been requesting a sports ground, doing a petition. In
Yes.
most cases, there's petition. The community of Hammanskraal, they've been requesting Boomgate for a very long time, but the city is not coming to the party. The people of Philip Nel, they've been requesting that on the park they need training equipment, but the municipality didn't do that. Those are type of things that the community wants to see. GP, that are they being featured, or again we just being ignored? The people of Denville, they haven't had any government project for a long time now.
We shoot the Politically Incorrect podcast from the Digital Photography Studios. They are based in Pretoria. If you need any information, kindly contact them on the provided information. Thank you. You're saying service delivery is impacted in Tshwane Township because of the administrators in the city.
Yes.
So in other words, you are saying you could be seen as a failure, and you could be seen as an ANC failure.
Yes.
And a ward councillor who failed from the ANC, but the power for you to execute your tasks don't exactly come from you. They come from the administrators. So who is the speaker of the city of Tshwane Council?
Councillor Nzwanano is currently the speaker of Tshwane from ATM.
From ATM.
Yes.
What does the speaker do to affect your job?
Okay, the speaker is a chair of a council.
Yes.
Yes.
Are there administrative things that he does that impacts how you do your job?
Especially
Outside for service delivery, for instance.
especially the IDP, it's shared by him. Normally, what the speaker does is that he share the council meeting. He ensure that the council takes resolutions. He's responsible for dates, participations, and so many things. Yes.
So you are gonna have is it a public hearing? What do you call it?
Public participation.
Public participation.
Yeah.
So is that is it given to you by the city councillor, the speaker?
What does the speaker out is that he sent out a note for a public participation to the community via the ward councillors to populate it, to ensure that they bring the community that they represent to the public participation, and he will come and present the entire IDP and make sure that the community understand very well.
Is it possible that a city council, a speaker of council can sabotage certain ward councillors and favor those that come from him in terms of sabotage?
No, it's not the speaker. It's the mayor can do that. Yes, the mayor can do that, because remember, what does the administrator? It's actually the mayor.
Okay.
So when we say the administrator of the city, we speak about the party that they send their mayor to represent. Currently, like, I will give you an example of Tshwane. Tshwane, our administrator, is Democratic Alliance. It's not the ANC. So people, they see ANC as it fails to deliver the service.
Yeah.
And it's not the ANC that fails to deliver the service on its people. It's the DA. They've been governed Tshwane for now 7 years.
Okay. So you can be sabotaged by the city councillor?
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
Because currently where we are, we escalated. Because we don't have a mayorship, whatever that we escalated end up falling into deaf ears.
So you work alone in your ward?
Yes, that's correct.
What happened to the ward committees? Because I understand the council of that city, of that municipality, can determine if they have ward committees or...
Yeah, but you remember way back in 2016, the DA, they went to court and cancelled the ward committee.
Okay.
We are in the process of trying to get the ward committees, because it's difficult for us, ward council, to focus on the entire ward.
Do you know what is the reason?
The DA, they thinks ward councillors, it's a waste of money.
What committees? But did you pay them?
Who did we pay?
The what committees?
They get a stipend a month.
Well, is it a stipend, or do they claim? What is it?
It's a stipend.
It's a stipend.
The minute you agree on the ward committees,
yes,
remember they will be there for 5 years. They will be under shared by the councillor, by the way.
Okay.
They would work along with the councillor, and then we cater the different departments.
Does the law says you must pay them, or you have to pay for the service that they use, meaning that they can claim?
Remember what committee? It's a structure of a councillor. They assist the council.
Yes.
So in a nutshell, they are working.
Yes, I understand that.
How
part.
you can
I just want to understand who pay. Is it is because the cancellation affects service delivery?
It's the city.
But
the city pays.
But does the law force the city to pay what
if there is what councillor? Yes, the law does force the city to pay
what councillor? Yes, you can be paid. The what committees are
the
they?
what committee must also be paid, because they are working.
Is it a must?
It's a must. You can't have people that are working and not getting paid.
Okay. So do you know how much were they being paid?
I can't discuss that.
You can discuss that.
Yeah.
So a ward councillor, that is you. You had you would have had ward committee members.
Yes.
And then what are street committees?
A street committees, it's based on a CPF.
Okay.
They assist in terms of crime.
Okay, it's fine. So that is CPF. So it's a different
It's
entity.
a different scenario.
All right, it's fine. Let's talk about what committees. So what committees you don't want to disclose their money. So I want to check. You are a transparent city official.
I'm not the city officials.
Yes.
I'm a councillor
of the city.
Of the city.
So what you do is transparent.
It's transparent. Yes.
So now if I ask you how much you earn, the service that you do, if you don't want to tell me, I can Google it and put it here for everyone to see.
Remember, a salary, it's not something that you say to the public that, hey, this is how much I'm earning
Yes.
for doing your work. No, you can't do that. You are evaluating a privacy of somebody. Because I mean, the reason why individually we get payslip,
Yes.
they don't create a public payslip. It's because you are entitled to your own privacy.
I have not seen the salary of the CEO of Coca-Cola, the president, the members of parliament, the members of legislature, even the CEO of ESCOM. I've not seen their payslips, but I can know how much they earn because it's public.
It's
transparent.
assumption. It's assumptions.
Okay.
People, they assume they are
So-
earning that much.
So
Unless you're saying you've got proof
yes.
of a payslip.
So
Then you say, yes, I know how much they are earning. We are categorizing when the post is created.
Do you know why I'm asking?
Oh.
I'm asking this at the backdrop of whenever local government elections come and there are ward councillor positions, people vying for them. It's important for people to know how much is it, how much trouble am I getting into to earn how much. So you say you do not want to disclose.
You only know how much you are paid the minute you sign and then get the first salary.
No. This is you telling us.
Yeah.
I'm
This
saying,
is me telling you.
Yeah,
that
this is me telling you.
there is some other. That's a private
Matter.
disclosure where I cannot come and disclose my privacy. So it's something that it's a private.
Okay.
Just put it in.
Let me give an example. You are ward councillor of 60.
Of what 60?
Ward 16 Tshwane. I can get I can go to a city of Tshwane and look for how much ward councillors are being paid.
You can you remember that we are not like what the Polokwane are getting.
Yes.
Is not what we are.
Of course, that's why I'm
What
saying.
Johannesburg
That-
is getting.
That's
is
why I'm
not
saying
what we
in
are
the
getting.
city of
And
Tshwane.
I doubt you are going to get that on the internet because
Why is it a secret?
no, it's a private secret. It's a private,
It's a secret
No,
because
it's a
if
private.
people want to know how much you
No.
guys earn,
but it's a privacy.
it's private.
Isn't that I'm entitled to my own privacy?
No, you are.
It exists.
But you are a public official, okay?
Yeah. Being
Let's-
a public official does not mean I'm supposed to walk naked.
Okay.
I can't walk
let's
naked.
talk about enforcement. You do not have powers to enforce.
Law
but-
enforcement.
Yeah. So, but you work with because you come from a metropolitan municipality, you work with metro police and. So, I want to understand something. There's a spaza shop there are many spaza shops in your ward. So, if I'm a public a citizen, I go to a what is this? A spaza shop owned by a Pakistani. I get there, say, do you have a
And they've made it clear that immigrants and people from outside the country are not going to be allowed to run spaza shop, for instance.
trading license? Am I breaking the law to ask him if he has a trading license?
Yes, you are. Under what circumstances are you asking for that? Because the minute, even if he has, what is it that you are going to look for? There are people that work on bylaw. When they need that, they know exactly what is it that we are looking for. On a trading license or like a liquor license, if you find somebody trading a beer, anything, you say, I want to see your license. Anyway, they display their license.
That's what I want to tell you.
Each and every
That is not a
sponsor
secret.
they
It must be
display
there.
so that when the police came, not you,
Yes.
the police or the law enforcement, they came, they don't ask. They must just see it and then they leave. They saw that they see that, okay, this person has everything.
Yes.
And the minute you don't have anything, then you don't put them on the wall.
Yes.
It means then the bylaw, they've got a permission that they can close you down.
I'm putting you on record. I go to a spaza shop. I find that, these guys, I don't think they are complying.
Then your phone.
I want to phone you.
No, your phone bylaw.
No, I don't want to phone the bylaw. I phone you
remember-
as the ward councillor.
No, remember, I cannot come and close him down. I am not.
But I understand, but you must let me finish. I call you as my ward councillor. I say, ward councillor, I have a spaza shop or a food outlet that is not complying with the city bylaws, and I doubt if they've got a food certificate and I tell you, I give you street name, street corners and everything, the address. I send it to you.
But you know what
What-
will be the first question?
No, wait. So, if I give you, are you going to tell me, man, call the Metro Police? What will happen?
What I will say is that as a law-abiding citizen, such things are reported to the police or our bylaw, our metro bylaw. And then if you report to metro bylaw, get the reference number. If they are not assisting you, take that reference number from the bylaw and give it to me.
Okay.
Then I will escalate to ensure that the law does take its course.
So, in other words, you are saying, I must, because I will tell you why I'm saying so. Someone told me that if I report first, when I get that reference number, the Metro Police that go to that place, they would know who had reported. That's why I'm saying if we report to you as the ward councillor because we trust you, then you get the reference number, you do that. Because we don't know what committees.
That's hence I'm saying that we ought to do what we should.
So you can help people.
I can help you with a reference number.
So-
I can't remember that you are the one who saw that the shop is not.
Yes.
It's not, or unless you send me an SMS saying, you know, man, I've seen this shop.
Yeah.
It's not in accordance.
Yes.
They don't have 1, 2, 3, 4 papers to display.
Operation
And then-
Dudula.
I-
Operation Dudula.
Operation
and in
Dudula.
Tlantalax go there and ask for those documentation. Are they breaking the law?
They are breaking the law. They are not the law.
All right, it's fine.
We have law. in
Do you
South
see when you do not want to help people, people help themselves?
You don't have to take the law into your own hands.
But people are afraid because Metro Police frequent places where there is no proper things. Our South African street hawkers are harassed on a daily basis because they do not have paperwork. But people are saying those guys open spaza shops and other food outlets without proper paperwork. You understand where this stems from?
I want us to discuss this, especially in Tshwane, where I'm based.
Yes.
It's that there were Amendment Act where it required that the street workers must have papers to operate, a license to operate on the street.
Yes.
But during Solim Simanga's term, he said they must not remove anybody from the street. People must carry on. We must be on record that it's Solim Simanga who cancelled it.
No. You are you trying to tell me that a single person can have power over the whole?
He was a mayor.
Are you
For
saying
as
a
long
mayor
as-
has power to dictate what the bylaws mean?
He can amend.
Is it him or is it a council resolution? I don't understand.
He's a mayor.
So a mayor can overrule.
He did his own law.
Okay.
Yeah. So remember, he sit in a Meiko and amend
Yes.
whatever that he amended. If Metropolis are saying that we need to remove street workers and he says no, they will not do it because the mayor says no.
So
if
are
the
you saying?
mayor, if the mayor is responsible for the entire administrator of Tshwane.
So in other words, you are saying, if ANC were to win,
They will do right by the people. Yes.
and doing right by the people is to chase away.
we don't
the
chase
street
away.
robbers.
We don't chase away.
Then it means
We are
Solim
going
Simang
to
is a
help-
hero then.
We are going to help them to get the proper papers to ensure that they trade legally.
Then in other words, Solim Simanga is a hero.
He's not a hero.
Because he said leave these people alone. And you also would want to help them.
No, we as the ANC, we ensure that people, we help to ensure that the street workers have license to trade. They must have license. Majority, if you can go to the majority of street workers, they were given license by the ANC.
Solis served less than 3 years, I think.
Yeah, because I can remember he had that scandal sex tape.
That was not Solim Simanga.
What was?
That was not Solim Simanga who had a tape from
Oh,
the
so
office.
Msimang is this one who was beaten.
Who was moved, yeah.
Who was beaten recently.
Yes.
Yeah, by-
Okay. So you're saying maybe it's Mokhalapa who had
No. So Limsimang is the one who ensure that the workers must work, and then Mkhalanga is the sex one.
Yeah, but now who made this resolution for?
It was Solimsimang.
So Solimsimang is the hero of the street workers.
He's not the hero.
But this is what you are telling me.
If Solimsimang was a hero, community will be happy that there are people trading on the street with license. Currently, if they are illegally, which means people can do as they please, saying somebody is a hero. You don't become a hero of illegally. Become a hero of a legal act.
Okay. But the end result will be the same.
No, it's not the same. It's that when you gave an example that when you go to a spaza, there are papers that we need to look for.
Okay.
If we don't find those papers, you are illegal.
No, it's fine. In closing, please tell us what you've always wanted to tell your constituency from the ward that you come from.
You know, one thing that I want a community to understand, a very simple thing is that we report to council, council take resolutions, and the council currently is under the DA administrator, which they failed our community for 7 years to ensure that they get a proper service. Ever since DA have taken over Tshwane, it's a mess. You can go to Atteridgeville where it was rated it was rated one of the best locations. Today it's no longer that. You can go to Hammanskraal. People have been struggling with the water for how long?
But that water problem, it was during Sputla's time.
It was during Sputla's time, and there was a resolution to ensure that
that resolution resulted in Sputla and his people chowing the money from.
Sputla did not eat the money.
Who ate the money?
Sputla went in.
Because you started chowing that project money while Sputla was in office.
The project money, if you can check, it was stolen by the DH, not the ANC. The Royval,
Yes.
you can check the report of the Royval.
Yes.
The DA who stole that money and
Okay.
pay the workers. You can even check the age report.
All right, no
says
problem.
all.
So in closing, that's all you wanted to say, that the DA stole money. Thank you
The
very
DA
much
have
for
stolen
coming.
the money from our
Yes.
own constituents. Currently, the city is broke as we speak.
Because of
Because
the
of the
DA
DA.
stole money.
Stole the
People must know, yeah.
People they must know that the DA stole the money. They stole their money.